I'm Philbert Tong from ESG Matters, and today I'm here with Andrea Richey, who is the Executive Director of the Hong Kong Shark Foundation. So, Andrea, let me just kick this off. Can you just tell me a little bit about your background and how you became involved in this area?
Well, first, let me say thank you very much, Philbert, for inviting me to speak on behalf of Hong Kong Shark Foundation. I have been in Hong Kong for 30 years, and so I used to be in the corporate world. I was a lawyer before, and then I worked for a Wall Street law firm in a corporate communications capacity. And after that, I became a headhunter or a recruiter of lawyers.
Same, actually.
Oh, really?
Yeah, that's my background.
Interesting, yeah. So in 2015, I was working, and I unfortunately lost my father. He passed away. And then 4 months later, my mom had a heart attack. So I started, and so then I started doing some volunteering at different charities. And one of the charities was Hong Kong Shark Foundation. And I went to a talk at the Royal Hong Kong Yacht Club. And at that talk, they talked basically about shark conservation and the global shark crisis that we're having. And I was so blown away. I didn't realize that I was contributing to the destruction of the shark population by, eating shark. And sometimes I didn't even know I was eating shark, right? So I decided to quit my job and work full-time, volunteer full-time for 3 years for the Shark Foundation. And then later on, I became the executive director.
That's quite a journey that you had.
It's a great journey, yeah.
Yeah. So actually, could you mentioned before that you found out about this crisis. Is there any chance you could just set the scene and just give us an idea about what exactly is this crisis and just elaborate a little bit more about it? Sure.
So one of the pictures I think is really great is a picture that we have here up in the studio. But over 100 million sharks are killed every year for shark fin soup and just for their fins. Okay, but the number is actually more like 270 million killed because no longer is it just for shark fins; it's for other products also, which we can get into a little bit later.
From shark.
Yes. From shark. Yeah, exactly. So I was so blown away by this number, and I thought, I need to be the voice for the voiceless. And there's so many charities out there doing good for children and poverty, but we really need to talk about sharks as the apex predators that do so much for us in the ocean. They keep the oceans clean. They manage and maintain the delicate marine ecosystem. They, as apex predators, they control the fish population. So they're opportunists. They like to go after the weak and the sick sharks, a fish. And so the sharks are cleaners. And that's really